Hello, I'm Peter Bergman. This is my official YouTube channel. I'll be updating you with the latest news, so please subscribe to my channel.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is a beautiful day to dive deep into the latest drama, and we are thrilled to have you here with us. Let's jump straight into the most explosive updates from our favorite show. Well, whatever happens, happens, right, everyone? Because I am literally shaking right now. Are you guys seeing this absolute insanity right now? I am fully prepared to be canceled for this, but I literally have to say it. The writers just completely shattered my sanity, and I am dead ass spiraling out of control. Look, I am staring at a glowing screen at 3 a.m. My coffee is completely ice cold, and I am purging every single ounce of love and loathing I have for this show before I even think about hitting the pillow. Seriously, someone check my pulse because I am actually having a cardiac event over what just went down in Genoa City. Basically, they took every single piece of lore we hold sacred and just threw it into a wood chipper. I mean, no cap, this is the most unhinged, visceral, high-key, traumatic sequence we have ever been fed, and I am vibrating at a frequency that could shatter glass. Wait, is it just me? Am I the only one who feels like they just survived a 10-car pileup? Period. The sheer adrenaline pumping through my veins right now is unmatched, and we need to unpack this magnificent catastrophe before I literally combust. Look, let's just start with the catalyst of this entire waking nightmare. Sharon Newman, our queen, our absolute survivor, just minding her own business when she gets a midnight SOS call that would make anyone's blood run completely cold. Seriously, picture the scene. It's pitch black, the phone rings, and you just know, you dead-ass know, that nothing good happens after midnight in this town. Sharon rushes to the scene, and I am talking tires, screeching, heart-pounding, raw panic radiating through the screen. And then she arrives. The flashing red and blue police lights are cutting through the darkness, casting these harsh, terrifying shadows everywhere. The cops have already thrown up the yellow tape, locking down the entire area like it's a full-blown war zone. Anyway, Sharon pushes through, her eyes wide with that classic gut-wrenching terror, and then she sees him. She sees the body, and I can't even process. My brain is literally buffering right now. Like, I am looking at the screen, and my mind is just completely blanking because the visual is so jarring. Okay, anyway, let's get back to the point. Basically, lying there on the cold, unforgiving pavement, completely covered in blood, is Matt Clark. Matt Anju, guys. No cap, when I saw his bloody face, I actually screamed at my television. Matt, who is already suffering from severe amnesia, who is already so confused and vulnerable and just trying to figure out his own twisted existence. I mean, the sheer brutality of it all is just staggering. Look, we all know Matt rejected Patty Williams' creepy, delusional, romantic advances in the park. He just wanted to leave Genoa City. He was trying to flee, trying to escape the madness. And what does Patty do? She throws a massive tantrum, gets vindictive, and calls Victor Newman to sell Matt out. And now Matt is lying there, completely decimated. Wait, is it just me, or is the tragedy of Matt's amnesia making this hit so much harder? He doesn't even know who to trust. He's angry at himself for being a poor judge of character, and now he is literally bleeding out on the asphalt. It is low-key the most tragic irony ever, period. The man tried to walk away, and Genoa City just pulled him back in and chewed him to pieces. Seriously, though, the absolute kicker, the thing that is making me lose my absolute mind, is the reason Matt is covered in blood. It wasn't some random mugging. It wasn't Victor's goons. It was Nick Newman. Yes, dead-ass Nick Newman, our supposed protector, the legacy golden boy, the man who is supposed to be the moral compass of this deeply flawed family. But we all know the dark, twisted truth, don't we? Nick is heavily, dangerously addicted to fentanyl. He has been popping those pills, sinking deeper and deeper into this chemical delusion, convincing himself that he needs the drugs to stay sharp for this mission regarding Matt Clark. Look, Nick is totally justified in wanting to protect his family. Wait, no, he's not. He's a complete monster for this. I mean, how can I even defend him when he is hunting a man down like a rabid dog? I am so torn right now. My emotions are literally ping-ponging between wanting to hug Nick and wanting to scream in his face. He is out of his mind on narcotics, sweating, paranoid, and he just engaged in a fierce, violent chase with Matt that ended in this absolute bloodbath. Anyway, let's talk about the absolute sheer scale of Nick's delusion right now. The man has been gaslighting everyone. Victoria already caught him using the fentanyl on May 20. She cornered him, she forced a confession out of him, and she saw the terrifying reality of her brother's addiction. And what did Nick do? He lied. He bought more drugs. He convinced himself he had it under control. But this chase, this brutal, bloody pursuit of Matt Clark in the dead of night, this is the definitive proof that Nick has completely lost his grip on reality. No cap, the fentanyl has rewired his brain. He isn't the protective brother anymore. He is a dangerous, unhinged addict, leaving a trail of destruction in his wake. And Sharon, oh my God, Sharon. Seeing Nick as the perpetrator, seeing the man she has loved standing there in the aftermath of this horrific violence, her emotional paralysis was palpable. You could see her soul just completely shatter. Seriously, my heart is breaking for her. She showed up to save someone, and she realized the monster in the dark was Nick. Look, we cannot ignore the massive looming shadow of Victor Newman in all of this. Patty tipped Victor off. Did Victor order Nick to do this? Did he manipulate his own addicted son into doing his dirty work? Or did Nick just go completely rogue, fueled by a fentanyl-induced psychosis? I am dead-ass spiraling, trying to connect these dots. Victor and Nikki are supposed to be setting aside their massive marital drama to stage an intervention for Nick on May 22. But how do you stage an intervention for a man who is now at the center of a bloody crime scene? The police have locked down the area. Nick is going to be facing criminal charges on top of his addiction. Wait, is it just me, or did the writers just accelerate this storyline into a brick wall at 100 miles per hour? Basically, the intervention is going to be a complete circus now. Nikki is going to demand that 24/7's inpatient rehab, but Nick might be going to a 24/7's jail cell instead. Period. Anyway, I am so overwhelmed. My brain is misfiring. I look at Sharon's face in that scene, the flashing red and blue lights illuminating the sheer horror of her reality, and I just want to crawl into the screen and save them all. But at the same time, I want to watch them all burn, because the drama is just that good. Look, I know I am rambling, but you guys are my mutuals, my private circle, and if I don't get this out, I will literally explode. The sheer audacity of the writers to drop this on us. Nick Newman, completely gone on fentanyl, standing over a bloody Matt Clark while the police lock down the perimeter. It is high art. It is absolute garbage. It is everything I have ever wanted and everything I never knew I feared. Wait, is it just me? Am I the only one who feels like they need a support group after this episode? Seriously, the emotional whiplash is giving me a concussion. Basically, we are heading into the May 22 intervention with the highest stakes imaginable. Victor and Nikki are going to have to face the fact that their son is not just an addict. He is a violent, unpredictable threat. Victoria's worst fears have been magnified by 1,000,000. Adam's skepticism was completely justified, and Sharon is going to be haunted by the image of that bloody pavement for the rest of her life. I am fully prepared to be canceled for saying this, but Nick needs to be locked away, not just in rehab, but away from society until he gets this poison out of his system. No cap, he is a danger to everyone around him, and this chase with Matt Clark proves it. Deadass, I am signing off now before I throw my laptop out the window. Leave your thoughts in the comments, validate my insanity, and let's pray we all survive the rest of this week in Genoa City. Period.
Thank you for watching my video. I will be updating regularly with the latest news, so please remember to subscribe to my channel to support me.